From the John C. Hinch Production Art Studios in Peoria, Illinois, VideoMax Unlimited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Jake Schultz and Kristen Pedicini. News with Gabrielle Balzel and Raj Bond. And your Midstate reporting team. Sports with Brent Dravalis. On the beat and in the spotlight with Marcella Gillen. Get real with Elise Andert. About Town with Mary Williams and Chardonnay Mason. And State of the Arts with Elizabeth Scoville. And now, from America's friendliest city, Midstate Magazine. Take it away, kids.
Good evening, I'm your host, Kristen Pedicini.
And I'm your other host, Jake Schultz. And with the weather turning as cold as it has been, I really am in the mood for a vacation.
I know, I just found out that my friends and I are going to go to Madrid in the summer, and I already can't wait to get out and just go to a new place, have a new culture shock. Like, I'm really excited about it.
Have you been to Europe before?
Yeah, actually a while ago I went to London and just all around Europe, and my cousins actually lived in London for like 6 months, so I've been to London a lot, but I'm really excited to go somewhere else, like in Spain. And what about you? Have you ever been?
I haven't been to Europe. I've been to like Central America and like the Caribbean and Canada, so it's not really that. It's not really Europe. I mean, it's different, but it's not.
Yeah, well, at least you've been to the Caribbean. I've never been there. I would love to go there.
Okay, well, a lot of things happened last week around the Illinois area.
Gabrielle, Matt, and Brent have more at the news. Take it away, guys.
Good evening, I'm Matt Danielowitz from Midstate Magazine.
And I'm Gabrielle Balzel. Now let's take a look at the news. A Michigan man is facing time behind bars for using his 9-year-old daughter as his designated driver. 39-year-old Sean Weimer was charged with 2 counts of child abuse after a Good Samaritan tipped off police that a young girl was driving a van out of a gas station around 3 a.m. last week. The child, who was spending a visitation weekend with her father, told police her dad had been drinking whiskey all night when he decided to take them on a drive. Weimer later turned the wheel over to his daughter, who was able to operate the vehicle using a booster seat. Witnesses were shocked at how well the 9-year-old was able to maneuver the vehicle. Weimer was released on a $25,000 bond and faces up to 15 years in prison if convicted.
Midstate Magazine recently celebrated its 20th birthday. Alumni and current students came together to produce a reunion show. Let's take a look behind the scenes.
Oh, hi there. I didn't see you come in. I was just making some media magic. You see, that's what we do here at Midstate Magazine. We make media magic. And we've been doing that for 20 years strong now. In fact, we recently had an alumni special anniversary reunion show where the alumni put on a special show just like the old Midstate magazines of yesteryear. Students young and less young came together and collaborated for this rare and special occasion.
This year is the 20th anniversary of Midstate Magazine. So we decided to invite back our old alumni and have a show for them. But instead of us doing a show, they would do the show. So all of the alumni that came back resumed their old positions. We had alumni host, an alumni director. They were all doing everything. We didn't have to do anything, which was nice for a change.
As it turns out, remembering these technical positions after several years wasn't exactly easy.
Hello, are we paying attention, Mr. Director?
A lot of the alumni realized what they were in for. Some of them seemed a little confused or taken aback when we asked them to get out and do a show. So it took a little bit of explanation and preparation.
The alumni proved they were truly students of the television arts, when even after years have passed them by, their minds were sharp enough to make a show worthy of the archives. I hope that I can come back to Midstate Magazine in 20 years and have a reunion show of my own. But until then, I'm going to keep fulfilling the role of handsome, brilliant young playboy that Midstate Magazine deserves. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Andrew Darling.
Normal, Illinois has become the latest town to dedicate itself to electric cars. In a deal made with Mitsubishi relating to the launch of its new iCar, Normal was chosen as a city to become the electric vehicle capital of the United States. To start off, Mitsubishi has filmed an advertising campaign highlighting Normal as the new U.S. electric car mecca. Mitsubishi has also dedicated 1,000 electric cars to the local area and will aid in the construction of an all-new EV recharging station for electronic vehicles. In a study by Forbes.com, Springfield has been ranked as the third most dangerous city in the nation, behind Detroit and Memphis. The study compares the amount of violent crimes per 100,000 residents. Peoria and Rockford, both mentioned farther down the list, actually had more violent crimes but had much higher populations. These results come as a shock to many Illinois residents who believe Springfield to have a cleaner reputation than either Rockford or Peoria.
The Peoria Regional Office is excited to see the opening of the newest school in the city, Peoria Regional High School. The school will serve as an alternative school for the students who are located in Wildlife Prairie State Park. Students will have an opportunity to integrate the natural environment into a personal education. Only 57 students are currently enrolled in the school, but once more space is available in the park, more kids will be able to attend. Classes began earlier this fall. Downtown Peoria is finally starting its new recycling program. New bins for recycling will be placed along sidewalks, allowing citizens to make the best use out of all their plastic, glass bottles, and aluminum cans. This is just one of the first steps planned to make Peoria a little more green.
It's no dice for the proposed casino expansion in Illinois. Governor Pat Quinn blocked Senate Bill 744, which included adding several new casinos in the Chicago area and gaming at O'Hare and Midway airports. Quinn refused to sign the bill, which he claimed was only a quick fix that would not help the state's fiscal mismanagement. The governor said he would only support a more balanced and modest bill that has Illinois' long-term interests in mind. Quinn went on to promise citizens that as long as he is governor, Illinois will not become the Las Vegas of the Midwest. Bradley University celebrated its 115th homecoming last weekend.
Courtney Shattuck paired up with Miles Cooksey, a Midstate alum, and found out what homecoming means to alumni.
The hilltop is more than geographic or physical. I'd like to think it becomes a little bit more psychological. In a way, it becomes more spiritual as well.
Some of the university's highest awards were given to faculty and staff, including our very own
Dr. Paul Gullifer.
Surprising, overwhelming. I didn't see it coming. I was thrilled to see my two kids here, my daughter and my son. Humbling.
Every year, alumni come together to catch up on the old times and to celebrate the new exciting things on their alma mater's campus.
Well, it's great. You know, I had a lot of fun at Bradley as an undergraduate moons ago, so it's just great to be back.
Bradley University celebrated its 115th Founders Day on Friday. To current students, it's just a day free of school, but to faculty and alumni, it is so much more.
That's the reward in this, is to see the alums who come back and they tell us their success stories, and it makes us proud. It makes us think maybe we had a little something to do with that.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Courtney Shattuck.
And now let's go to Brent with sports.
Bradley University soccer won their homecoming game on Saturday against SIUE. The Braves won it 2-1 after trailing at halftime. Brian Gall tied the game in the 70th minute, and the game was won with a header from Bradley sophomore Wojtek Wojcik. The homecoming game drew the 5th largest crowd in school history. University of Illinois football faced off at home against Ohio State Saturday. The number 16 Illini were 6-0 going into the game against the 3-3 Buckeyes. And Ohio State ended up winning, though, despite only completing one pass. Bradley women's volleyball is on a bad stretch. The Braves have lost 7 consecutive contests since September 23rd. The team has been outscored by their opponents 21-6 in sets, but look to rebound with a 3-game homestand against Illinois State, Indiana State, and Loyola College. That's it for sports. Back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Brett. Disneyland is the happiest place on earth, and to keep it that way, it has to stay rodent-free. How have they been doing this for the past 50 years? According to an article recently published by the BBC, the park releases over 200 cats every night at closing time. That should take care of those pesky rats.
It's crazy. You guys ever been to Disney World?
No, but if it would have been mice, I would have been terrified.
It is the happiest place on earth, but
It
how do they
is.
get rid of the cats at night?
Yeah.
Well, that's it for news. I'm Gabrielle Balzell.
And I'm Matt Danielowitz.
And I'm Brunch Voss. Have a good night and join us next week.
Thanks, news team.
So what would you do if you were at Disneyland and a bunch of rodents just were running all over the ground?
I would leave.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stay there.
Yeah, I feel like the hype for Disneyland wouldn't keep me there if there were a bunch of rats.
Well, if they have to get rid of all the rodents, like, is Mickey Mouse allowed? Or
yeah, I think they might make an exception for him. I don't
for a human in a mouse costume?
Yeah.
Okay.
They might want to keep him just for the younger kids.
Oh, so now they're being like picky choosy which rodents they're keeping. I don't really think that's good.
Yeah, it's probably not fair to everyone, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess so.
Well, and what about that dad who was having his 9-year-old daughter drive him around?
I guess if he's got to get somewhere, then no. Actually, that's terrible. Honestly, I don't understand why some parents just are so oblivious to like their responsibilities.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good idea. Jake, did you hear that there's a new Footloose out?
I actually did, and Elise is with Get Real to see if it's any good.
An old title has returned to the box office this month. Director Craig Bruder has put a modern spin on the classic story of Footloose, which was originally released in 1984. Let's take a look at this new movie and its classic.
Public dancing among Beaumont's minors will be in violation of the law.
Dancing? There's no dancing, right? That's right. What? It's illegal.
When a new kid from the big city enters the small town of Beaumont, he has a few problems with all the rules.
What do people do here? Just hang out?
Yeah, and other stuff.
I don't want you to see that boy again.
Why?
Because I've heard he's trouble.
Rin McCormick takes it upon himself to make a change in this tiny town.
That's it, man. What? What's it? A dance. What? A dance! We could have a dance! Maybe have a shot at making a change.
We speak for this town because we are from here.
I know you gotta do what you gotta do, but that ain't gonna stop it from happening. There was once a time for that law, but not anymore. This is our time. You are beautiful. Come on.
The new Footloose is energetic and fun to watch. It obviously follows the same far-fetched plot as the original, but it does it on a much larger scale. The story and characters are more well-developed than the original, and the dance scenes are louder and flashier than ever. It's important to remember that without the original Footloose, there would be no new movie, but I would definitely recommend the 2011 version over the original. For Get Real, I'm Elise Sandert.
Thanks, Elise. I can't wait to see Footloose.
And we'll be right back after a short break.
Genocide.
Genocide is the only word for what is happening in Darfur.
Really, we just want to make our voice heard.
People need to become involved.
Time's running out. We've got to do something right now.
Footloose.
Yeah, I haven't seen the original. Have you seen it?
I've seen bits and parts of the original, but nothing really kept my interest. And I've heard so many good things about the new version. I'm really excited for it.
I didn't recognize like anybody besides Dennis Quaid in there.
Yeah.
Is it like all new cast? Do you know, or?
I'm assuming so. I feel like most of the cast from the original are probably way out of the range of age.
But I mean, like Kevin Bacon's not going to be having like a cameo or anything. I haven't heard
I have no idea. I think that'd be pretty interesting if he was there, though, because everyone loves Kevin Bacon, and
Everybody loves Kevin Bacon.
you just gotta love him.
What's your favorite Kevin Bacon movie?
I don't know. Probably what I think of most when I think of him is his guest appearance on Will and Grace, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, mine's Tremors. An old band released their first new album since 2006.
Marcella Gillen has all the info on the beat.
Hey there, I'm Marcella Gillen, and this is On the Beat. This week, I took a listen to the new self-titled album by the rock group Evanescence. The album was released on October 11th. This is the group's first album since 2006, when their former drummer and rhythm guitar players left the group. Despite the change in band members, Evanescence has managed to maintain their signature music style. The 16-song album covers everything from heartbreak to feeling free to do what you've always wanted to do. The band's lead singer, Amy Lee, struck all the right chords with the intense lyrics and metaphors. Some of my favorites on the album were the songs What You Want, Lost in Paradise, and Swimming Home. If you're a fan of rock music, this is definitely an album you would want to pick up. That's all for On the Beat. I'm Marcella Gillen.
Well, thanks, Marcella.
Are you a fan of Evanescence?
I mean, their big hit, like in 2006, that Bring Me to Life, I think.
Yeah,
that was everywhere,
album.
like when it came out. But I mean, it's not really my kind. I don't know. Not my kind of rock music, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not what I would probably, choose to listen to when I want to get ready or anything.
It's definitely a different sound though with Amy Lee, the lead singer, and she just has this like vocal range is just out of this world, and like she just brings this different kind of sound to like the band. It's just not just a normal rock band.
I definitely think she's extremely talented. The whole band is, and when they said the members left, I didn't really think they would ever have a comeback. But maybe their new album's pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, you gonna check it out?
Probably not, but
probably
maybe.
What are you gonna be checking out though?
Probably just country music.
Okay.
Students at Bradley University were given a quiz outside of the classroom this week.
Let's go to Street Team with Dawn McClure to see how they did.
What's up, everybody? We're hanging out today at Bradley University. It's a little chilly outside, but we're going to ask a few of our local students what they know about the state of Illinois. So let's see what's going on. You guys fundraising. You guys want to answer some questions from Midstate Magazine? Which U.S. president was born in Illinois?
That'd be Lincoln.
No.
Barack Obama?
No.
Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln? Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln. No.
Abraham Lincoln.
No. President Lincoln was not born in the state of Illinois. Which U.S. president was born in the state of Illinois?
Reagan.
Correct. What is the state bird?
Cardinal.
There you go.
State of bird?
What is the state bird?
Oh, I gotta pass on that, man.
Robin.
A peacock?
Pelican. No. What is the state mammal?
White-tailed deer?
There you go. What is the state mammal?
Human.
The state what?
Mammal. Human? Really? Which states share a border with the state of Illinois?
Okay. Wisconsin? Indiana?
Michigan. Kentucky. Montana.
Iowa.
Wisconsin. Missouri.
Ohio.
Enjoy your pudding, man. We had a great time. Don't even worry about it. Hey, everybody. We were hanging out, asking a few questions of the state of Illinois. And it turns out, just because you live here in Illinois doesn't mean you necessarily know all the facts. So this is Midstate Magazine. You're hanging out with Dawn McClure.
Thanks, Don. The only reason why I would have guessed a cardinal as the state bird was I would think of ISU, their mascot. I would never have known that.
How about the white-tailed deer? Did you know that one?
Literally had no idea. Did you know that?
I did.
How?
And the state tree, I think, is the white oak.
And how do you know that, though?
We had, when I was younger, we had a lot of, it's dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And we have, a state fossil, and, there's...
Do you know what that is?
I don't, actually. I think I'd be disappointed in myself if I did know it.
Yeah, I would be too.
I would be disappointed in me if I knew what the state fossil was.
Yeah.
If I knew more about the state,
Yeah,
then
but
you'd be disappointed.
well, I probably would have guessed Abraham Lincoln was born in Illinois too. I would not.
It's the land of Lincoln.
Yeah, right. I would not have gone with Reagan. I think.
Yeah,
it
he's
was.
from Tampico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Well, we've got a Midstate favorite in the studio this week for State of the Arts.
Oh, we certainly do. Cheryl Rohde is no stranger to the Midstate set. Let's go to Lizzie for more.
Hello, welcome to State of the Arts. I'm your host, Elizabeth Scoville. Tonight we have on our show Cheryl Rohde. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So how did you first get started with music?
Well, I grew up in a very musical family. All of my siblings and my parents all either sang or played a musical instrument. So, you know, back in like 4th grade, I joined band and I started playing the trumpet, which is another reason why I'm here at Bradley. And, you know, I joined choir and I did all of that stuff.
Awesome. So you play trumpet and you play guitar.
Yes.
Play anything else?
I pretend to play the piano.
Pretend to play the piano. Okay, I do the same thing, so it's okay. So you play these instruments and you sing, and is that what you want to do as a goal for your life? Like what goals do you have musically?
Yes, my goal is to be a musician for the rest of my life and to be a working musician, you know, and have that be my primary occupation pretty much, which is very hard to do and very hard to make it through. It's very hard to make money. I'm sure I'll be starving and living at my parents' house for years, but yeah, that's just what I hope to do.
Okay, so what have you done so far? Like, do you have like a favorite memory of some musical performance you've done or something?
I think it's hard to say. It's hard to say. What I've done so far, though, is I've made a couple demo CDs. I record myself a lot. I've been into a demo studio before. I am actually on iTunes, but not under my name.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I recorded in a really, really nice studio with a band, and they needed another singer. So that was a really exciting experience.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That sounds great. So you like to write songs.
Yes.
And I understand that tonight's song is original.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it's called and a little bit about that?
This song is called It Finds Me. I wrote it a couple years ago. I think it was my junior year or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was just at a writer's block. I could not figure out, like, nothing was coming to me, nothing. And I was like, man, I just need to write a song because it's, you know, it's a beautiful release for me. And so I'm sitting there and I was just playing around, and I remember this old poem that I'd written. And it's basically about how you can get stuck inside of music.
Yeah.
About how when you're sitting there and you're listening to a song on the radio or anything, that all of these memories and feelings start piling up. And you don't even know exactly what they are, but you can feel it. And so that's kind of what the song's about.
Okay, that sounds awesome. I can't wait to hear it. So whenever you're ready, take it away.
Thank you.
These songs replay memories, the ones I can't forget. I sit there and listen, starting to regret. The only movement is my heart sinking so low I can't breathe or speak, because the music says it all. Every note, every beat reminds me of every touch and every kiss. It finds me. Every note, every beat reminds me of every touch and every kiss. It finds me deep in my soul. Are these chords this can I? Oh, deep in my soul, the music is stuck inside. I can't believe I'm here again, just when I thought it was over. So I close my eyes and sing, just to try to get a little closer to every note, every beat reminds me of every sign, every tear. songs replay memories, the ones I can't forget. I sit there and listen, starting to regret.
That's really good, Cheryl. I love the ending as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. It was really great.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for coming, and thank you for watching. That's all the time we have for this week. For State of the Arts, I'm Elizabeth Scoville.
Thanks, Lizzie. See, now, Cheryl's album, I would definitely buy that off of iTunes.
If I had the money, I would pay Cheryl just to follow me around all the time, just playing like background music and just narrating my life through song.
Just singing behind you as you're going through everyday life?
All the time.
Okay, what do you think she would sing about?
I'm pouring cereal in a bowl, putting the milk on it, stuff like that. But like, it'd be awesome though because she's good.
But she is actually really, really
yeah,
good.
I'm not joking. I want that to happen.
Okay, so would you do that for someone else then?
Like, would I? Wait.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, would you follow someone around
I'm not
town?
talented at all. There's a difference here.
Well,
Cheryl's special. I'm not.
I don't want to sound rude, but I think she might want to do something more valuable with her time than.
I'll pay her.
Okay.
If I have the money. Down the line, down the road.
Yeah.
If I had just
years
like,
from now, just contact Cheryl.
Yeah, I'll look her up. We'll figure something out. I'll make her an offer.
Maybe
she can't
she'll
refuse.
have like tons of albums by then. Be really, really famous, and
Then it'll be
she'll
a lot
want
more
to follow
expensive.
you around, always.
Oh, you're mocking me now.
A little bit.
Okay, I don't appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
But no, I mean no. Cheryl's good.
She was definitely really good. I'd be more interested to kind of see her with a full band behind her and something a little bit more upbeat, but I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I know we've had her on Midstate before, and it's cool. It's cool to see, like the people who keep coming back. Like we'll have the same people because they're really talented. That's
yeah. Well, hopefully she sticks around for a while, and it'll be fun to see if she can, go into a different genre or do something else with it.
Like she can get it with Evanescence, and she'll be on their next album.
Yeah, maybe she should call up Amy Lee, work something out, get together. Yeah.
The Cheryl Rhodey and Amy Lee band.
Cheryl and Amy.
Evanescence too.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That would work.
You think so?
Probably not.
No.
I don't really think Evanescence's sound would mix well with Cheryl's.
But hey, you never know. What if it's the next big thing?
I just don't see it
Every
happening.
genre just top on the charts, all over the place.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
No. Okay. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. I'm Jake Schultz.
And I'm Kristen Pedicini. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week.